Hey everybody, here we go, clearing. Okay, gonna dive right in today. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest and most beneficial information coming through. What are the Divine Masculines experiencing in their lives in these now moments? Oh wow, we had a little stack fall out. Justice in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Wands, and Strength. Okay. I'm going to start here. So Eight of Wands is energetic communication. This might be between you and your masculine. This is signs, synchronicities, experiences. It's also love messages. It could be travel, air travel. So for some masculines, there's some air travel involved for this holiday weekend. But there is a theme of strength, of taming the beast, of seeing how far the masculines have come. And another beautiful indicator here regarding communication, that they are biting their tongues. I've tried to pull this reading a few times already today, and one thing after another has interfered. And so I feel like with all the various stop-starts today for this reading, that the masculines are very much experiencing things in their lives today, or when this finds you, that are giving them the opportunity to observe how they would have reacted to certain things in the past, and how they are handling it differently now with strength. Some of the cards that have come out already have talked about potentially embarrassing situations with family and friends, in family dynamics this weekend, in public, and things like that, where the masculines are tapping into their confidence, they're having victory, they're redeeming themselves, they're being successful regarding certain past cycles that used to feel defeating in their lives. And so with the Justice card and the Ace of Cups here, it's also giving me that feeling of injustice being in the reverse, and the Ace of Cups being in the reverse. So Ace of Cups is unconditional love, and justice is when things are fair and balanced. With these two in the reverse, it's also giving me the awareness that the masculines, whatever they're dealing with today, they see that the love is not there in the way that they know on their hearts they desire. The type of kindness and generosity and balance that they're wanting in their lives, something is not in alignment with that. And they're understanding that that's not the highest form of justice for their lives. So there is this energy of settling, of rising up, of doing their best, of wanting more in their lives, and putting that out there energetically from this place of strength, no matter what it is that they're dealing with at this time. They're seeing themselves with a larger capacity, and their standards have risen, is what I'm hearing. So isn't that beautiful? Okay, so let's get right into the rest of the reading. My cat sits with me and I get kitty hair. She's right there beside me. Okay, so here we go. Thank you, Divine Creator, for bringing through the messages that are most beneficial to represent the masculines today. Thank you, Divine Masculine Higher Selves, for coming in and showing us your wisdom and love. What is it that the masculines are thinking of their feminines and the connection today? What are the masculines feeling on their heart of hearts for their feminines and the connection? What are they wishing for the connection? What action are they taking? What is the biggest challenge regarding the twin connection? What is the spirit guidance solution for that challenge? And where is the connection going in the near future? here we go. So what are the masculines thinking about the connection today? Six of Cups. This is the soulmate card. We get this a lot in this position. So they know you're like no one else. There are twins in this, so surprise, surprise, they might think of you as a twin flame, a twin soul. They might see themselves in you. They might actually be thinking of the ways that you remind them of themselves in the best ways, in those light-hearted, playful, sunny days kind of ways. And we have the Four of Coins in the reverse. So this one is talking about opening the heart, putting down the guard, not feeling like they have to protect themselves. This card showed up so much a while ago in the upright for being guarded. So they're putting down the guard and they're softening. This is a very playful card. It's a card of reunion. It's a card of coming back together after having space, after doing other things. You know, it's a very easygoing energy. I'm not feeling like there was any major disruption other than life and lessons and learning. And you know, that brings up a very important energy here, because I have been feeling lately to say in no way, shape, or form do I condone abuse in relationships. And when I talk on the twin flame journey, I don't include very karmic upheaval type of behavior as a divine level twin flame connection. I believe all of our relationships cause evolution and growth, but when I speak of twin flame connections, I don't tend to include the ones that are volatile. When I'm talking about reunion energies, there are real circumstantial things that keep the twins apart, never outright conflict between the twins in an abusive way. Differences of opinion, working out different life lessons, yes, but not aggression or mean energy towards each other. That's never what I'm going to be talking about here. So if you're confused or you need clarity, if that triggers you, put a comment below and reach out. I would love to have a conversation or do a session to work through anything like that with you. But okay, so now that that's out of the way, I want to affirm that these divine masculines are seeing their feminines as innocent playmates, genuine connection, childlike connection, this playful, open-hearted, joyful thing. And that's lovely. It's a very simple and gentle feeling I'm getting there. They're softening up. They're really looking at you, feminine, as somebody they do not have to be on guard around. I love that. Well done, masculines. Isn't that trust and safety right there? Okay, so how are the masculines feeling in their heart of hearts for you? Oh, Knight of Pentacles with the Progress card, the Six of Swords. So this is a card of travel as well. It's the second card of travel that we've gotten today. So they want to move towards you. They want to go towards this hopeful time in the future. They want to start going ahead again. So we do have this reunion type energy here where something that they've been working on, trust or inner foundation, possibly finances with the coins here, something that they have had as a priority has been either depromoted, it's no longer the priority it once was because they're seeing your connection in an elevated way, or they've accomplished the goal, or it didn't work out and it sorted itself and they have come back to focusing on you. And in their heart, they actively want to put effort and connection and energy into this again. So there's a renewal here, there's a hope, something of their mindset. The swords are our thoughts, they are our beliefs, our ways of looking at things, our paradigms. And so there's movement. They want to walk the walk now that they know some of these things that have renewed their hope in the connection. They actually want to be taking physical world steps towards your connection and your future together is what I'm specifically hearing. Okay, what are they wishing? Oh, the Lovers. They're wishing to talk about this spiritual love. This is the second sort of idyllic card. The Six of Cups and the Lovers both have a very balanced and harmonious, connective type of energy. With the Seven of Cups, so they are daydreaming. This is a very, like when we're talking about what is their wish for the connection, this is wishful thinking in the highest. The Lovers card is that higher love. It is the connection to the higher self. So they're very much being lofty with what they're dreaming is possible. And this progress that they see here that they want to work towards, I'm hearing the sky's the limit, and they're dropping their guard. They're opening to this connection in a completely boundless way. This is a card that shows the angels. It shows the heavenlies. And so they are truly thinking of the potential that they see. They're wanting to explore this. The Seven of Cups is a daydream card, so they're wanting to explore it freely in their spare time, in their alone time, in their own imagination. They're wanting to completely relax, unfold into daydreaming about your connection without holding back. It's a really expanded feeling I'm getting there. I actually am getting like shivers and goosebumps because they've always told themselves there are reasons why they cannot move forward to you. Now that they have committed to moving forward, they are truly seeing the connection without limitation, which is exciting because no matter what train of thought they go on, they can't find the finality of it. They can't find where it would have any just cause to be limited in any way. They can't trace a what if path when imagining your connection that would end in a dead end. They don't have any blockages that they can feel about the connection, and they're really looking at all of those different potential things that could unfold with your connection and not seeing any cons directly as it relates to you and them. Wow, that's really amazing. How creative and fun, Divine Masculines. Okay, so what actions are they taking? The Star in the reverse. Ooh, and the Devil. So this is karma. So this can be karmic partners, karmic situations, addictions, materialism. This is all the stuff that is gridlocking in the physical, anything that keeps them from going on their destined path. This Star of Destiny is in the reverse. And so front row and center, we have whatever is blocking them in their lives. We see a sharp contrast here. What they're wishing for the connection is this complete, boundless going forward. And what action they are taking, looking at everything in their lives that would be contrary to going forward. When you sense this sort of open boundlessness, it really does magnify everything that is not of that. But they are not seeing any of those things directly at fault regarding you, Divine Feminine, because I'm getting the distinct feeling that this card in the upright is you and the connection and the hope and the future together. but they know that they have to deal with all of this stuff before they can go forward. So it may feel like a very big undertaking because it's suddenly coming to the forefront, all of it, all at once, because they've allowed themselves full permission to explore your connection and daydream fully about it. That brings up everything in safety, mind you, that is contrary. So it's just a lot to see all at once. And it can energetically feel quite big, but they're seeing around it. I'm hearing ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low. You know, I'm not going to sing the song right now, but there you go. They are understanding where there's a will, there's a way. And they're looking at the shape of their karmic things, or all the things that need to change in their lives to go forward with you. What is their biggest challenge at this time? The sun. Wow, with moving on. So quite literally, this can be children and having to move away from certain situations and that are no longer filled with the same conviction, righteousness. The sun is enlightenment, and so walking away from anything that falls short of this glory, of this full awareness, walking away from anything that does not support the children emotionally, legitimately. I am getting the feeling of divine masculines that have been hanging in karmic situations because of children. I'm distinctly getting the feeling that they understand completely that they need to follow the light and walk away from anything, regardless of past assumptions of why they needed to stay in the things that they've been in. So that's regarding children specifically. If children don't apply, this is absolutely seeing the light. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is their happiness. And quite honestly, walking away from anything that is not in full alignment with this happiness. This is the card of summer as well. So for some, I'm hearing quite clearly, depending, I mean, it could be summer where you are now, coming into summer, or in the northern hemisphere, we're going into winter. So by next summer, so take it how it resonates. Either they are walking away right now, or they are putting sort of an expectation on themselves to walk away for summertime, by summertime. I'm hearing a timeline. I hardly ever get timelines, but because they see your connection so clearly, because they want to be putting the work in, because they have the hope for the future, because they've dropped their heart walls and their guard, because they see their situation so clearly for the illusions, for the blocks, they know they have to walk forward towards the light, and that is the biggest challenge. So what is the guidance? Spirit guidance is the world finalizing situations so they can go forward to divine feminine, so they can utilize the grace in their own lives, so they can go with the flow. This is my martial artist flow card. This is thinking on your feet, being in full awareness, presence as you navigate your daily life. They want to be coming into that level of alignment with nature. Both of these cards are profound, natural process, natural flow. The world, look at this. This is a masculine and a feminine energy here. But both of these cards are my quintessential nature cards. So the world here, finalizing situations, looking at the lessons that have been needed, understanding everything has its season, everything happens for a reason. And this is so lush, it supports the masculines. So spirit guidance is look at the big picture, look at it objectively, look at bigger time frames, look at it holistically and get back from it. Look at it with these eyes of grace and acceptance and forgiveness and embodiment of the lessons. Integrate the lessons. Don't have guilt. Don't hold back. Don't bog down in any of those energies that have caused constriction before. Divine masculines, this is the time to wrap it up, to protect this new beginning within your energy field and cherish it, truly cherish it. So go towards the light, go towards this enlightenment, go towards that absolutely boundless energy that you feel, aligning with your feminine masculines. For those watching, this is a profound yes. This is a profound go for it kind of an energy. Finalize. The world is your oyster, I'm hearing, even though that's not really in these cards. But yeah, the masculines, for you masculines, the spirit guidance really is go for it. You've earned this. You have become an absolute master of all the different frequencies that a human being can experience. And part of your experience this way has truly been to fill in pieces of the puzzle, to experience that, to understand what unconditional love really is through firsthand awareness of the intentions and developing the discernment through direct living testimony of what those frequencies entail, what those physical world illusions and conduits of intention are really about. This is such a combination of wisdom and empowerment. I hope that came out really well, because wow, spirit guidance is saying, divine masculines, you have arrived. And so it is time to have your life come into alignment with that. That's the only option. You are here in enlightenment. Embrace it. Embrace that mastery and go forward. Do what's needed. Step into it. Begin today without haste. That's the message coming through. Wow. Okay, so what is the connection? Where is the connection going in the near future? 3 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Mother of Pentacles. So yeah, this is a card of nurturance, and this is a card of not having teamwork. Okay, so this is talking about, we're getting karmic situations, things that do not have nurturance included in them, where teamwork is not apparent. Both twins are being asked to step away from situations that are not producing fruit, not producing teamwork. So energetically, this is an interesting karmic lesson. So regardless of what situation, whether it's partnership, family dynamics, friend groups, business, anything, for both twins, because this is where the connection is going. Both twins are mirroring each other by actually recognizing places that they are putting energy that is not in alignment with this mastery, this enlightenment. And I'm getting a very specific reminder about karma and not carrying other people's karma. One of the hallmarks of what I consider a twin flame relationship, and I want to say divine relationship, because You can say twin flame or not. The essence is when it's a divinely guided spiritual connection by any name, you have teamwork and both people are free from codependency, not functioning in lower vibrational things, and carrying their own karmic responsibility and accountability. So the twins are very much both. I'm hearing shockingly aware of any of those things in their lives that literally are not in alignment with that sort of connectivity. And that is not to say that the twins are egotistical or judgmental. It is just that both are coming into excellence with what they are willing to include in their realm of experience on those intimate levels of connection, especially romantic. Okay. So for divine feminines and masculines watching, I have to say it out loud. If you have been settling in karmic partnerships, now is the time to really be honest about that and finalize what you need to do on the heart level for your situation, whether that's establishing healthy boundaries or making some changes. Please deeply go within for divine guidance and understand that you do not have to overcompensate or compensate for others in your life, especially if it's creating codependency and it's not serving self or other to stay in those situations. Okay, so for divine feminines, what card can we see? We are getting Syrian Stargate, Transcendence, Prayerfulness, and Serenity with the Four of Cups, which I picked up this card and it flipped another card on my table and brought this one with it, so I'm going to take it. So for divine feminines, when we're talking about being very honest with what you allow in your bubble, this is a card of nurturance. It is a partnership card. It is about not settling for commitment that falls short in the teamwork. You can be a friend. You can still be objective with people in your lives that you need to take space and set healthy boundaries with. So pray about it. Transcend any kind of lower vibrational karma. You are strong enough. You can make it. You can do it. You can thrive in your own right. You don't need to stay in situations that are undermining or have the appearance of something beneficial. And your serenity is of utmost importance. Going for that peace of mind, that peace of heart in your world, in your space, is of utmost importance. This is also a card of the home for all twins here. This is creature comforts and having a safe place to retreat to within the home. So if that's not happening for you, this could be a move in living situation as well, and getting back to connection with self that allows for the magic to come back in. Feminines, you are being called to be extraordinary lights in the world, and if you don't manage your energy through the guise of having to nurture others or take care of others or put up with things in your lives, I'm not talking about your masculines here, but it can apply. If you're overdoing it or holding yourself back, bring this reality check back into it and understand if your cup isn't full, you don't have it to give. And do whatever it takes to balance that out. Okay, and for the masculines, what is it that the masculines most can benefit from seeing? Oh, okay, we got 3, why not? Oh, we got 4. This one came out by itself. So auric cleansing. Oh, I've been renovating a bathroom in my house, so I have some waterproofing stuff on my hands. Pardon the mess. I do things. Okay, auric cleansing, replenishment, renewal, and restoration. Masculines, it is time to go to that happy place to really get that inspiration. Don't be afraid to clear your energy, to cut cords, to take space, to see this stuff for what it is, and to really release. Free yourself. Free yourself. Do something. I'm hearing have a salt bath, masculines. If you haven't done that, I recommend it. It's lovely. That sort of a thing. Natural hot springs. Do something for you. Relax. Take some time. Meditate. But consciously clear, consciously envision your chakras being cleared, your energy coming back into a purity, and renewing, restoring your high frequency. There's no doubt for all of us on the twin journey, we have been focusing on things that have taught us great lessons, and it's time to bring the energy back in from those lessons and go forward in wholeness and stability and balance, right? Okay, so 3 more for the masculines. Crystal capacitor, storage, timed release, and focused force. So when the awarenesses are reached that I'm seeing in today's reading about the safety in the twin connection, in this divine love connection, and the awareness of the light that is available to go forward towards, there is a focused force, a benevolent support. I'm being drawn back to the angels in that Lovers card, that allows for streamlined forward motion for just those now moments when this sort of awareness is reached. This is where I'm hearing Metatron can come in, open doors where things can miraculously come in, where that wheel of fortune, the hand of God, can intercede and move things forward. Portals can be accessed. So that's the sort of magical shifting of timelines, timeline hopping that can be accessed, masculines, when your consciousness is on board with a particular reality. The whole universe conspires to get behind you, regardless of what you want to manifest. You can be manifesting this or this, and your reality will mirror that back. It is your free will choice, is what I'm hearing to say. And quickening, exponential expansion. Yeah, so I was feeling the speed coming in with this crystal capacitor, timed storage, or storage, timed release, and focused force. This is the quickening and exponential expansion. So this is that expansive energy that I was feeling. This is that expansive energy, the boundlessness. Once you catch on to that aliveness and the river of life that you're starting to see in this connection, it quickens. Everything falls into place, is what I'm hearing. And it grows rapidly into abundance. Okay, another bit of a message. For many masculines, there is a tether to the 3D realms and a fear of losing some of the things that are established. There is a sense of sacrifice walking away, but masculines, exponential expansion when connected with divine will and divine partnership and love. That is such a high vibing frequency that adds oomph to everything. It doesn't bring with it the same heavy lifting hard work as karmic situations and denser realities that have to be fought against because they're not meant for us. And seal of clairsentience, clarity, knowledge, channeling, and unification, aka union. So divine masculines, when the resistance is gone, when you are channeling divine wisdom and source energy, when you have that clarity, there is nothing that you cannot overcome. Wow, the divine masculines are really stepping into clairsentience. That is the alignment with crown chakra and enlightenment. Awesome masculines, and everybody have a beautiful day.